Microscopic means very minute, macroscopic means it will be visible to our naked eyes. Elements which are present, carbon hydrogen bond is having, that compounds will call it as organic compounds. The overall scientific study of the organic compounds will call it as organic chemistry. Section D, only 3 questions will be given. Long answer questions, each carries 5 mark, 5 into 3, 15. Hello everyone, this is Harshita Bhavasar from Vidhyaashram School of Excellence. Today I shall explain you the whole syllabus of chemistry of class 11. What is the question paper pattern? What are the syllabus? This year so many chapters from the chemistry it has been reduced. What are those chapters? These are all the contents I will explain this session. Before starting this session, you have to know the what is chemistry and what are the branches of chemistry is there and the basic contents of chemistry. So, in this session, we will study about, or I shall explain you about that what is chemistry, branches of chemistry, books for reference, question paper pattern, and in that course pattern in theory and course pattern in practical. These are the things we'll see in this session. First we'll see what is chemistry. Chemistry is a branch of science. We know that, right? Chemistry is the science of molecules and its transformations. It is the science not so much of the 100 elements but of the infinite variety of molecules that may be built from them. Said by Roald Hoffmann. Chemistry means is nothing but molecules, atom, its transformations, its properties, everything we will study. And there are hundreds of elements in the periodic table. Each elemental property will be different. So, we will study in deep and its transformation we will study, and states of matter, anything, whatever we will see in the environment, we will see or we will understand by the chemistry, because we will study each atomic property and each molecular property also. It is the study of preparation, properties, structure and reactions of material substance. Not only the characteristic properties we will see, by using that properties we will prepare something, we will synthesize something, how we will prepare that preparation part, and the elemental structure or whatever the product we will get, its molecular structure we will study, and there are so many kinds of reactions and reactivities we will see. And this is the branches of chemistry. There are 5 to 7 kinds of or branches of chemistry are there. Those are physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, environmental chemistry, biochemistry, like this. But mainly as per your syllabus, we will study about physical, inorganic and organic chemistry. We will see now what is individual chemistry deals with. First, physical chemistry. Physical chemistry is the branch of chemistry deals with the study of behavior of matter at an atomic or molecular level. It is also a branch of chemistry. What it deals with means through the atomic level it will study till the molecular level, means study of states of matter you will study, and overall the behavior of matter, how each matter will behave, those things you will see under this branch. It also involves the study of properties of substances at different scales, that is from the macroscopic scale to the subatomic scale. Not only atomic level, you will study here in the macroscopic level also. Microscopic means very minute, macroscopic means it will be visible to our naked eyes. So, each of the elemental or each of the substance whichever you will see in the environment, you will study its property in the each level that showing. It also deals with the study of energy and matter. To the transformation, energy is needed, and what is getting to transfer? The matter will be getting to transformed, right? So, what kind of energy is needed? What is the matter will be, how it will be transformed? Those things we will see in this branch. Next, inorganic chemistry. it is also a branch of chemistry which deals with other than compound or elements contain carbon and hydrogen atoms. The study of compounds which does not consist of carbon and hydrogen in it. Other than carbon and hydrogen atoms in the compound, we will study in the branch of inorganic chemistry. Okay, organic means whatever you will get from the plants, animals, like that. Inorganic means directly from the minerals, like that. Inorganic chemistry studies the behavior of these compounds along with their properties and their physical and chemical characteristics. How means inorganic? First you will see the periodic table. Within that, number of elements are there. In each element you will study its physical property, chemical property. Like that, you will study individual elemental property, whatever present in the complete periodic table. That we'll see in the inorganic chemistry part. Next is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is also a branch of chemistry that involves the scientific study of organic compounds. Whatever the organic compounds are present, we will study about the organic compounds. Then what are organic compounds? Organic compounds are the compounds which contain only carbon-hydrogen bond. Elements which are present carbon-hydrogen bond is having, that compounds will call it as organic compounds. The overall scientific study of the organic compounds will call it as organic chemistry. These are the three branches mainly you will study in this class 11. And what are the books for reference means? That is class 11 chemistry from the NCERT part 1 and part 2. As per your year, this is the 2022 and 23, there are so many chapters are reduced. That's why here whatever for this year they have given, that units only given in this slide. Okay. That first one, unit 1 some basic concepts of chemistry, unit 2 structure of atom, unit 3 classification of elements and periodicity in properties, unit 4 chemical bonding and molecular structure. There is a absence of unit 5 because in this year they have deleted that chapter from your examination pattern. And unit 6 thermodynamics, unit 7 equilibrium. Okay. In the first chapter you will study the basic concepts of chemistry like so many numericals, unit factors and chemical combination laws, like that. You will study in this first unit. And in the second unit, structure of atom, how the atom came into existence, what are the subatomic particles and who discovered that, what are the electromagnetic radiation based on its problems, and electronic configuration. Okay. Here classification of elements and periodicity in properties means, as I told about the periodic table you will study, and each block properties you will study, and also the periodic trends, whatever the periodic table has been followed from the so many years, those things you will study. In chemical bonding and molecular structure, various kinds of chemical bonding and the kinds of hybridization you will study. In the thermodynamics, the changes in heat and energy, the dynamics, whatever you will see in the heat and energy, you will study with the different kinds of laws. And the equilibrium, the acid-base concept, we will study. Next is part 2, that is also published by NCERT. Here in the part 2, in this also they have reduced so many chapters. Whatever here I have shown, this is the involved chapters for your coming examination. Okay, that is unit 8 redox reaction, unit 12 organic chemistry and some basic principles and techniques, unit 13 hydrocarbons. Then what is the redox reaction will show means the reaction of reduction and oxidation, how the balancing of reactions will take place in various methods, that is oxidation number method and half cell reaction method. Those things you will study in this chapter. And in the organic chemistry part, how the nomenclature or the naming of compounds, by naming how to write the structural formula of the each compound, and what are the kinds of reaction mechanisms, how the purification techniques. These are the concepts you will study in this unit. In the unit 13, that is the last chapter of this unit which is being involved, that is hydrocarbon. Here about the alkanes, alkenes and alkynes, that is compounds containing hydrogen and carbon. About those you will study the general formula and the nomenclature, whatever it is, and also the preparation part, reactivity, overall about the hydrocarbons you will study. Overall there are 9 chapters for this year in your class 11 in the chemistry part. And other books are exemplar problems. Since you are from the CBSE board, you have to refer some of the problems from the exemplar book also published by NCERT, and also the lab manual which is useful for your practicals. And this is the reduced syllabus or the given syllabus for the year 2022 and 23. These are the 9 chapters whatever I have explained you now, and these are the given periods. Okay, how many number of hours should be taken for individual chapters, and these are the marks. The total examination will be conducted for 70 marks and the duration of examination will be 3 hours. Okay, why 70 marks means remaining 30 marks will be allotted for your practical examination. Okay, now we will discuss about the marks allotment of individual chapters. For the some basic concepts of chemistry, the marks weightage is 7 marks. Structure of atom 9 marks. Classification of elements and periodicity in properties 9 marks. Chemical bonding and molecular structure 7. Chemical thermodynamic 9. Equilibrium 7. Redox reaction 4. Organic chemistry, that is some basic principles and techniques 11. Hydrocarbons 10. What are the major concepts you have to learn in a basic things that they have involved? Whatever you will study in a continuation part for your class 12, they have reduced from your syllabus and it will be studied in your class 12th. The overall marks will be 70 marks for your theory paper. By seeing this, you can read your subject or read your individual chapters in a deep manner. And this is the question paper pattern. The question paper is divided into 4 sections, that is section A, B, C and D. There are total 33 questions. All questions are compulsory but internal choice will be present. In section A, 1 and 2, that question number 1 and 2 will be having the case studies. Case study nothing but they will give one passage that already given happened incident they will give. Based on that study, below that concept or study, there will be 4 to 5 questions. By reading that concept, you have to answer whatever they have asked. Each case study will carry 4 marks. 4 into 2, because 2 case study they will be given. 4 into 2, 8. Okay. And remaining 14 questions from question number 3 to 16, it will be objective type. Objective type means MCQ. Multiple choice questions are present. That is 1 into 14, overall 22 marks for section A. And in section B, 17 to 25, that will be short type answer. Okay, 1 line or 2 words like that. It will carry 2 mark. Overall, 9 questions will be present. 9 2s are 18. Here section C, 26 to 30. Overall 5 questions will be present. That is also short type, but 3 mark. You should little bit elaborate your answers. 5 into 3, 15 marks will be present. And here in section D, only 3 questions will be given. Long answer questions, each carries 5 mark. 5 into 3, 15. The total marks, whatever they have allotted is 70 mark. As I told already, once again I am repeating, internal choice will be present but not as a overall. But you have to answer all the questions. Compulsorily you have to answer the questions. Okay. And Using of calculators is prohibited, but log tables you can use in your examination. Next, if you come to the other part, that is practical session, that examination will also conduct for 3 hours. The total marks will be 30. In evaluation scheme for examination, I am telling, volumetric analysis will be present, salt analysis, content based experiment, project work and class record and viva. Volumetric analysis will be conducted for 8 marks. Salt analysis will be conducted for 8 marks. Content based experiment for 6. Project work 4. And record and viva will be taken for 4 marks. Overall 30 marks. In individual experiment, what they will expect or what are the experiments are present, we will see in this. In the salt analysis, analyze the given sample inorganic salt systematically and report one acid radical and one basic radical. They will provide one salt. In that, by practicing in your daily practical sessions, you should not open your manual at that time. You have to analyze your procedure without seeing. By that, whatever they have given the salt, you have to notify what is one acid radical is present, another one what is basic radical is present. Okay, it will be inorganic salt. For that, 8 marks will be allotted. Next one, volumetric analysis, determination of the concentration of a given sodium hydroxide solution by titrating it against a standard solution of oxalic acid. And another one, determination of strength of given solution of dilute hydrochloric acid by titrating against it in a standard solution of sodium hydroxide. Okay, these are 2 volumetric analysis, we will call it as titrations. We will do here, we will find out the strength of any acid, the given acid strength we will find out. For overall things, in this experiment, they have allotted 8 mark. And third one, content based experiment. Okay, it may be demo purpose or they can give it to you for your individual purpose also. Okay, in that Bunsen burner, pH experiments, equilibrium experiment and purification techniques. Purification technique means melting point, boiling point, condensation, evaporation, like that. Equilibrium experiments means see the acidity or basicity of any substance. And Bunsen burner, how it will work, everything. And pH experiments also you will be seen in this content based experiments. For that, they have allotted 6 mark. And next is project work. Whatever project work they will allotted by your teacher or lecturer. They will give some of the experiments or project work, you should doing the research analysis. Okay, like if they give to identify the acidity in the some liquid or solution, you have to do in an experimental way and you have to submit that project assessment also. For that, they have allotted 4 mark. At the end, the submission of duly completed and certified record and viva. Whatever you have done the experiments, you should written in the laboratory practical book or record that should be signed every week, and at the end certificate should be signed from your head of the department. Okay, that you should submit on the day of examination. And also by using these experiments, the external will be asked for the viva. For both of the things they have allotted 4 marks. The total marks is 30 mark. Overall, the question paper designing, how they have done means, it is included for theory and also practicals. What are the domains are remembering and understanding. In this, whatever you have listened or whatever you have understood from your theory classes, by that you will get some questions like exhibit memory of previously learned material by recalling facts, terms, basic concepts and answers. Whatever you will do in the theory, that remembering or recalling the things and you should able to answer in your scripts. Those are the things. And for that 28 marks will be allotted, weightage will be 40 marks because it's a theory paper. Here little bit, half will be direct questions you can expect and half will be little bit tricky questions also you can expect. Next one, applying. Solve the problems to new situations by applying acquired knowledge, facts, techniques and rules in a different way. As I told already, case study questions also they will ask. That time you should able to answer what question they have arised. It will be little bit tricky, and also problems are also present in the chemistry paper. You should able to know how to crack that problem. How you can crack means, if you understand the concept well, you can easily crack each and every problem, if it is more difficult also or if it is easier also. So, you should apply your knowledge in a proper way. For that 21 marks is allotted and weightage is 30. Next, analyzing, evaluating and creating. In the laboratory technique or in the theoretically, you will create something or you will learn in a new manner. You will evaluate your compounds or analyze some of the things in the both the sites. That's why examine and break information into parts by identifying motives or causes. Make inferences and find evidence to support generalizations, because they have told about project work, about a content based experiments. What all those you have seen or observed in the experiments, you should have the knowledge. You will continuing till the subject. For that reason they are telling whatever you have seen the experiments, whatever you have read the concept, you have to analyze, evaluate and create something from the old knowledge. For that 21 marks they have allotted and 30 marks will be weightage. This is the question paper design pattern overall. I hope you have understood what all the things I have discussed today about the syllabus of chemistry class 11 in the CBSE board. Read well throughout the year. Stay focused. Thank you.